Glad you could join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. As you look at Memphis, Greg, they have home court now. What do they need to do to take advantage of this opportunity?
And, Kevin, these are the games where, I feel like you need to make big shots because the teams are close. One or two plays either way could decide this thing. That's why you have to value every possession early.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside, good result.
Left side, Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Pfizer to the paint. Can be down low. Chandler on him. Can be good.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Williams scanning the floor. Finley the pass to Swift. Over Pfizer. Swift, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To Rakocevic. Here's Pfizer. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Finley. There's the triple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Clear that Finley is always ready to get into a shooting motion. He's got such a clean, efficient jump shot.
It's Jefferson high post. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Campy. He's guarded by Chandler. Pass to Pfizer. From deep three-point territory. Person no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Oh, you got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Pfizer. Pass to Rakocevic. Over to the left wing. Person kicks to Jefferson. Here's Rakocevic. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Swift. It's intercepted. Inside. It's stolen. Down low. Canby with the steal. Here's Rakocevic. It's deflected. Pass to Pfizer, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Williams. Here's Swift. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Can't hit that one.
You're not going to see that very often. A little space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To Rakocevic. Here's Pfizer. Here's Rakocevic. To the wing right side. Trying to get something going. As out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Pass to Finley. Six to shoot. And here is Chandler. Rejected by Campbell.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Rakocevic. Here's Pfizer. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that one misses.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Crawford, no luck.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Right side Jefferson. Pass to Rakocevic. Back to Jefferson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Person no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's picked off. Here's Rakocevic. Nothing on the board. Pass to Pfizer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Crawford. He's covered by Person. Chandler with a screen for Crawford. The kick out to Williams. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Rakocevic. Pass to Campbell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bounce pass from Williams. Finley the pass to Chandler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Marcus Campbell.
Monster stuff inside from Chandler. Defense was tight, but it wasn't enough.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, is Chandler a difference maker defensively? The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Bradley's checked in for Marcus Campbell. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. After Pfizer. Outside for Jefferson. Here's Person. Sinks the triple. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Williams. driving to the basket. Count that one. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Well, I like the direct path that Williams takes to the rim. Turns the Jets on and gets to the hoop in a hurry.
Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Pfizer. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
First free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Battier's checked in. One goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Williams. He's got 5. Pass to Crawford. Chandler with the screen on Person. Crawford finds Chandler.
And, you know, Chandler is so big and long, which is why defenders end up fouling him at times when he aggressively takes it to the hole.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Griffin's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Chandler hits them both. Mavericks leading by 3. Thompson with it. Pass to Pfizer. And he converts the layup. Pfizer's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Finley. Driving in. Good. And a nice assist for Williams.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Bradley sets the pick for Brunson. Pass to Pfizer. Over Finley. Again, the Mavericks score.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. And here is Williams. He's got 5, and Chandler throws it down.
You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
Brunson against Williams. Bradley is screen on Williams. Pass to Pfizer. Back to Brunson. Taken away by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Mavericks making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
1 shot.
That one misses for Williams.
And Williams is a baller. He's an exciting player to watch. Fantastic passer and shooter.
Bradley sets the tip for Murray. Pass to Pfizer. To the middle. Jefferson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Murray. Here's Pfizer. He's started by Finley. 6 on the shot clock. Pfizer's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Williams against Murray. And that one, good. Williams has got 9.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Williams against Murray. Pass to Pfizer. Fades back. And it's Dallas with another.
Finding a gap in the D and capitalizing.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Williams. Now here's Chandler. Here's Finley. Over Pfizer. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And Finley loves this shot. I mean, whenever the mid-range opens up, he's making use of that area of the floor.
Bradley is screen on Williams. Pass to Pfizer. Ripped away. Battier dishes to Williams. Again, Memphis.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Murray surveying the D, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out and go for it.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
The Grizzlies trailing. Right with a screen on Bradley. Watson for 3, and they take the lead.
Great assist that time by Watson.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson a screen on Griffin. Murray against Griffin. Back to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Grizzlies shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. It's tipped. And Brunson, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Right with a screen on Murray. To the inside. And that one's good. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Murray outside. Brunson sets a screen for Murray. Shoots over Griffin. Murray, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Battier, the pass to Watson. Battier kicks to Watson. It's back to Battier. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Griffin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Battier for three. And he recovers it. Pass to Williams. Here's Swift. He's covered by Grant. Throws it up high. Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Count it. Grant's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Wright. Buries it down low. Wright's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Memphis. Now the Mavericks with it. Here's Rakocevic. Still yet to score. There's the pick. Bradley finds Jefferson. Back to Bradley. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Williams passes to Crawford. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Mavericks trailed by 3. Bradley is screen on Williams. Pass to Grant. Over Swift. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 4 points this quarter. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Swift. Williams up on top. Now here's Wright, guarded by Bradley. And the rejection by Bradley. Chandler's checked in for Memphis. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Person. Pass to Rakocevic. Outside Jefferson. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Jefferson's got his second basket of the game.
Wow, that's terrific work on the inside from Jefferson, showing how comfortable he's become operating down low.
It's Williams with the drive and the dunk by Chandler. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Rakocevic. Hasn't made one yet. It's Jefferson high post. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Good job concentrating. Even though he was well defended, Jefferson able to knock it down.
Outside Williams to the left side wing. From about 19 feet, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Williams showing you he's crafty in the mid-range.
Here's Rakocevic. It's Jefferson, top of the key. Grant on the wing. Battier outside. Pass to Williams. Chandler is screen. Williams passes to Battier. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Camby, a screen on Williams. Camby against Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Camby good. Camby's got 6 points.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Finley's checked in. Chandler, the pass to Williams. Here's Swift. And here's Crawford. Off target with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Pfizer. Jefferson down low. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Person. To the paint. Here's Camby. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Camby.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate. Camby gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. Pass to Finley. Chandler with the screen on Jefferson. And Finley gets it to go.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Rakocevic. And another steal for him.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Chandler with the screen on Jefferson. Here's Crawford. And he can't bank that one in. The Mavericks trail. Pass to Pfizer. Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Now here's Camby. Pocket 6 over Chandler. Camby good. Camby's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
There's a good screen. Bounce pass from Williams.
Finley finding the hot hand, efficient from pretty much any spot on the floor.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Right side Jefferson. Pass to Person. Here's Camby. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Crawford passes to Finley. Outside Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate.
Here's Rakocevic. Still without a basket. Here's Pfizer. Swift grabs the miss. Swift's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crawford finds Williams. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Here's Crawford. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Crawford's got 7 points.
Trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
Pass to Pfizer. Safety move, and he sinks the layup. 18 points for him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Finley. Just 5 on the clock. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Can be a screen on Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Williams finds Crawford. Wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 9th assist in the game now. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Jefferson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Williams passes to Finley.
Come to me.
5 on the clock. And Jefferson sends it back. Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Out of hand on it.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
Pass to Finley. And the layup's good off the glass. Finley's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
He could have walked to the basket.
Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Pfizer. Over Swift. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Basket counts. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
Here's Rakocevic. He has yet to score. Pass to Campbell. Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Jefferson passing to Person. Over Crawford. Person no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Crawford. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Crawford's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Pfizer. Over Swift. Dallas again missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Crawford, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Rakocevic. Outside Jefferson. Now Canby. Outside Jefferson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jefferson's got 12 in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Deflects the pass. Chandler dishes to Williams. That ball's nice feed that time from Chandler. He's got 16.
Hey, Jason Williams is known primarily for his passing, but I tell you, he can get on a roll and score that ball too.
That's to Pfizer. And here is Jefferson. Here's Rakocevic. No scoring in this one. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here is Williams. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to Finley. Four on the clock. Shoots. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Rakocevic. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Rakocevic. Here's Person for three. Finley with the rebound. On the wing, Williams. 16 points for him. Now here's Crawford. Here's the screen. Fires top of the key. Takes the three. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Canby. Right wing. Here's Pfizer. Dallas moving it around. They need this one. Rakocevic's shot is good. Rakocevic has got his first bucket of the night.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Start it.
Battier is checked in for Jason Williams. The Mavericks also with a sub. Grant's checked in. Here's Crawford. He's got 15. Battier kicks to Crawford. Pass to Finley. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Finley's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Camby. Grant, the bounce pass. Pfizer. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Battier. Finley, the pass to Crawford. Here's Finley. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Chandler against Camby. Pass to Rakocevic. Person kicks to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Person from outside the arc. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Crawford. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Camby with the steal. Driving the lane. Here's Rakocevic, guarded by Crawford. To the right side. 11 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Pass to Finley. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rakocevic. Now Grant. Here's Rakocevic. To end the cold streak. And it's Pfizer missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Crawford passes to Finley. And again, Memphis no good. Mavericks trail by 20. Here's Rakocevic. Pass to Pfizer. Over Swift. Pfizer's shot is good. Pfizer's got 4 points in the quarter. Timeout called the Grizzlies. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Here's Williams. 16 points for him. Pass to Battier. Back to Williams. Battier, the pass to Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Jefferson kicks to Walton. Pass to Jefferson. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Memphis moving that ball around. Owens dishes to Griffin. Inside. And the dunk by Wright.
All about controlling the body, setting a stiff pick, and then spinning in the scoring position. Well done.
Murray against Williams. Murray kicks to Walton. Outside Jefferson. Good on the bucket. He's got 14.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Outside Williams. Pass to Battier. Now here's Owens. Fades and shoots. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. To the middle. Here's Bradley. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his third assist on the night. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Pass to Griffin. Right with a screen on Jefferson. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass to drop it in.
No better feeling than making a hoop in an NBA game, man. Boy, it's been a long time, but I still kind of miss that feeling.
Murray, the pass to Walton. It's Jefferson high post. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
It's always big when Jefferson catches fire because he's a terrific player when he's aggressive.
Outside Williams. Battier kicks to Williams. It's back to Battier. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Murray.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them. Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
Griffin finds Wright. Outside Williams. Wright with a screen on Murray. Nobody near Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Walton against Battier. Pass to Murray. Grant with a screen on Williams. Now Grant. Outside Jefferson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Scores the ball well. Richard Jefferson, a guy that is quite versatile on the basketball court.
Chandler, the pass to Griffin. Back to Chandler. Pass to Griffin. Outside Williams. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Murray's got the ball here for the Mavericks. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's Williams with the three. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And there's Richard Jefferson on the assist by Murray. Jefferson's got 15 points here in the second half. Now here's Williams. Down low. And another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game.
In fact, he's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Murray sets a screen for Jefferson. Canby dishes to Jefferson. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Grant for 3. Offensive rebound. Chandler with the block.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
Chandler with the screen on Murray. It's back to Battier. Pass to Griffin. Puts up a three. With the clock winding down, and then Chandler with the jam.
You got to keep Chandler off the boards or else he will make you pay like this.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Mavericks trail by 17. Pass to Jefferson. And here's Camby. He's guarded by Chandler. Just 3 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Dallas again missing. Memphis leading by 17. Here's Swift. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Finley. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Here's Person. It's Jefferson high post. Pass to Person. Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. And here is Jefferson. Off the run, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Great dime that time from Jefferson, the swing man who knows how to find his open teammates, too.
Now Williams. Crawford outside. Chandler with a screen for Crawford. Tries it from the top of the key, and another basket for Memphis.
Set it up.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Here's Rakocevic. Here's Jefferson. Takes it off the glass. Jefferson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Williams passes to Chandler. Here's Finley. Chandler with the screen on Jefferson. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That is just a fantastic read right there. All about sharing the wealth.
Pass to Jefferson. Now Camby. He's guarded by Chandler. And Marcus Camby, the bucket on the assist by Jefferson. Jefferson's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Williams. Now Crawford. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
Camby, a screen on Williams. Here's Rakocevic. Pass to Jefferson. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Finley. Again, the Mavericks score.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
Crawford outside. Fires for 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
From 12 feet out, Camby no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Crawford looking over the floor. They set the pick. Inside, here's Swift. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Swift's got his first 2 points of the night.
This is where you want to get the ball to Swift. The closer, the better.
Here's Rakocevic. To the paint. Here's Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Crawford. Back to Chandler.
And you hear this crowd. They know he just set the three-point single-game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years. But this guy, he has the most threes in a single game for their team.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Lorenz in right. Chris Owens. Shane Battier. Adrian Griffin.
Dallas on defense. Outside Williams. There's the drive. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
How about the energy against that interior defense, not letting them stop him from finishing?
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Campbell. Back to Jefferson. Here's Pfizer. Shot clock at 5. Here's Camby. And that one, good. 17 points for Camby.
Richard Jefferson.
And here are the Grizzlies now.
Let's work on what we talked about in the locker room. Yeah, man. Okay, we got this. We got this.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Griffin. Pass to Battier. Outside Williams. Griffin against Person. He takes it in. That one a little long.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Battier. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Here's Person. And the three ball is good. Person's got 6 in the quarter.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Memphis.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
Here's Rakocevic. Pass to Pfizer. Here's Person. Dallas moving it around. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Rakocevic. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 3. Here's Person. Misses the three.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Now, here is Battier. Right side, Williams. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Rakocevic, guarded by Wright. Rakocevic's shot is good.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong, and he did.
Now Williams. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.